so crazy now that we kind of lose track of when today and yesterday are?
I mean, it's so hard to imagine now that once today and yesterday were so indistinguishable from yesterday that some people in some ancient civilization actually sat down and agreed on one point in time that was the dividing point between the past and the present, don't you think? I mean, that's just
Gabrielle.
Yes?
1, my office hours are over.
But
2, from a practical standpoint, the terms today and yesterday are simply terms used by humans to reinforce the illusion that time is linear. It's utterly stupid to give the concept any more than a half-second of thought.
But
I think you could use the time that you just gave the already been used ideas of some dead colony of ancient astronomers on something fresher, don't you think?
well, I meant to talk to you about that. See, I don't think people will be bored by the tired regurgitations of German children's swill that have been expounded on the Western world for the past century and a half, like you said. I thought that
The world actually needs another Cinderella story?
it's not Cinderella. That's actually not even what I was thinking when I
You
wrote
don't
it.
want me, you want the Disney Channel. Why don't you go ask friggin' Bob Iger if he wants to buy your stupid script?
Are you okay?
All I know is I am trying to make original content here with this group, and none of you idiots seem capable of helping me! I'm sorry. It's been a long day. A really long day.
Are you sure you don't want to look at this again? I followed most of your suggestions.
Look, Gabrielle, I just spent 2 hours here in a sealed environment with intense concentration, and I still couldn't come up with a single concept that hadn't been done before. So unless you have something that is purely, shockingly, wonderfully original, I don't want to hear about it. Thought so.
You don't have to. It's fine. I should think about the script anyway.
Look, I'm sorry, you don't have to...
Fine.
Well... Okay.
Thank you for the feedback.
No problem. Well, I'll see you today, tomorrow. Never mind. What have we here? Fully covered, ominous figure. Hooded, uniform color, humanity implied but hidden. And faceless.
Excuse me, you're in my way.
Complete with slightly distorted voice. How original. What are you, the ghost of Christmas past? Pathetic.
Excuse me, you're in my way.
Dimension overdone, you plot device!
You're in my
Just
way.
give it up already!
Hi. I made those edits you suggested yesterday. Well, technically today, at 3 in the morning. Isn't it weird how everyone's schedule is so crazy now that we've lost track of what today and yesterday are? It's so hard to imagine that today and yesterday
of frightening things that leads us back to what is known and familiar. That's Freud, and I know many of you may think it's an inappropriate way to begin a speech, but I know she wouldn't have minded. My grandmother would have loved the word like uncanny. She was always looking for a word to describe my work. When others saw the writing of a weird, depressed teenager, my grandmother could always find a thread back to what I really meant. And she was more than kind, she was understanding, intelligent and open-minded, and up until even her last days. And she was the reason why I couldn't understand for years why TV was filled with ignorant, forgetful grandmother characters. And she was and will be my guardian angel. And not against following brakes or speeding cars, but against those who don't or can't understand.
Ingrid.
It's all been done before. Every idea, every story, every thought, it's all been told. Original is dead.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Listen to me.
Understand that there will never be an original thought in your head, or anyone. Until you accept that, well, you'll only be in our way. We don't need you, Ingrid.
Who are you?
Excuse me, you're in my way. You're in my way. You're in
my
my way.
You're in my way. You're in my way. You're in my way. You're in my way.
It's nice to know that an old, tired story can still inspire this much fear, isn't it?